um, column called country. Okay, country. Let me type as a country as filled map. Okay, I want to visualize the list of countries in this Excel file which I loaded. I want to see it as a filled map. Okay, this is a filled map we generated. We didn't even do any simple drag and drop, just typed the four words. So we got the diagram. This is the power of AI in Power BI. And if I want to, this is the map we generated, and this map, all the countries are in the same color, but I want to differentiate with the profit for profit. So if I make as a profit wise, so we can see the color difference compared to previous. Now we can see the color difference, which means the whichever country is more profit, which is the dark blue color. The country which is in the make as a profit wise, so we can see the color difference compared to previous. So the country which is the loss, the color or difference, the low, which means which is the light country is more profit. So the more profit, it is a blue color, darker blue. The country if it is a loss, then it is a profit wise. So like we can see the color to visualize easily in the Power BI. Okay, so if I remove this, so we can see only the colors only we can represent. But if you want to represent as a profit, we can use a profit. So profit wise, I can able to visualize. And this map, I want to fit it into this sheet. So I can click, there is a turn this Q&A result into the standard visual. If I click, this diagram is going to fit. So profit wise, I can able to visualize. So like this, and this map, I want to fit it into, this is the map, geographical mapping we did. And if I move the mouse cursor, to any of the country, for example, if I move to United Kingdom, the sum of profit is 90,382. If I move to France, the profit is $70,067. And if I move to Sweden, it is minus 17,524, which means it is under loss. If it is a profit, you can see the dark blue color. If it is in the loss, it is in the negative color. So we didn't do any coding. We didn't do any drag and drop. We just write the simple. And let me draw some other diagram also. Let me click the Q&A. There is a sales and profit as one, as scatter. So we got the scatter diagram. So if I move our mouse cursor here, I can see the overall sales and profit. The overall sales and profit, I can able to see it in the scatter plot. So instead of this, I want to see, this is the overall, but I want to see in order wise, each order I want to see. So let me keep order ID here. So if I keep order ID, So I can see if I move my mouse cursor, each order, how much is the sales, how much is the profit, I can visualize it. Okay, so like this we can perform the scatter plot. So if I click the fit to map, this map gets fitted. Okay, so by using this as scatter plot, as you know very well, we can find the outliers. So these are all the outliers. Outlier means extremely higher value. Okay, and let me move in this right hand side. If you see there in the value box, order ID is fitted. We didn't do any manually, we didn't do any drag and drop. Whereas in the x-axis, sales, y-axis, profit. Like this, it is a fitted. And one more thing, let me move this country variable. Let me drag and drop into the play axis. If I move into the play axis, we can see only United Kingdom. So here you can see there are more countries are there, but here I can see only United Kingdom. Only United Kingdom only it is loaded. And if I click play option, there is a play option where it change from country to country. We can pass wherever we want. We can pass it. Germany, what is the sales and profit distributions? And Ireland, Italy, okay, and Netherlands, Norway. We can see which country is having more profit, which country is more loss. We can able to visualize it. So these type of features are available in Power BI. So this profit, I can move it into the size box. Accordingly, the size also will vary. If it is more profit, it is the bigger size. This way also we can visualize it. Okay, like this we can generate the scatter plot. And not only this, let me show you some more example. Let me click the Q&A. And I can just make it as big and can type some questions like sales and subcategory wise I want to visualize. So we can see the the sales. These are all the different subcategories of the product. So I can see the sales and the subcategories and their sales gets plotted in the this is the horizontal chart. I want to see as a column chart. I want to see as a column chart. We can type as column chart. Okay. If I click as a column chart, we can see it is represented as a column chart. The sales and the subcategory as column chart. By looking into this, we can get to know the higher sales is in bookcases. The next subcategory, copiers, is having higher sales, and next to that the phones subcategory. So likewise we can visualize easily by using Power BI, the AI feature in Power BI. If I want to fit this, I can fit it here. Okay, like this we can fit. Even we can do the sorting. If I click here, if you want to do the sorting with respect to subcategory, so subcategory wise it did the sorting. Previously it sorted based on the sales. Now it is sorted based on the subcategory wise it did the sorting. Okay, and yes, x-axis, you can see we didn't do any drag and drop, as I already said. So automatically it is kept the subcategory and the sales. And if I move category into the x-axis, we can see category wise, we can see that if you go to drill up, we can see drill up option, it gives the category wise. Category wise in the furniture, what is the sales? In these three categories, the more sales goes to technology, and next to technology, office supply, then furniture wise the sales achieved. And this subcategory, if I move it into legend, we can see the different subcategory into different colors. Sorry. The legend, the category wise, let me show. So there is a furniture, office supply, and technology. If I click expand next level, we can see each subcategory, how much the sales distributed. Likewise, we can visualize in the pictorial form. If you don't want, you can remove like this. So category and subcategory wise, we can visualize. Sort by category, that is furniture, office supply, and technology. So like this, we can represent the clustered bar graph. This is called a clustered bar graph. Furniture. In the furniture, what are all the subcategories? Furniture is the category, whereas remaining all are subcategory. So if you want to apply the color-wise differentiation, the category, we can move it into color box, where we can visualize the color-wise it gets represented. If you don't want, we can remove also. So like this, we can represent. This is called the clustered bar graph. If I go to the another sheet, likewise we can do other type of visualization also. Even we can draw the area chart. For example, insert Q&A. Let me keep sales and country. Sales and country. So by default, it is the column chart generated as a line chart. I want to represent in the line chart. Okay, it is a line chart gets generated. We can see it in the trend where the France is having more sales than Germany and United Kingdom, like this. Even if you don't want the line chart, if you want to represent as the area chart, okay, area chart wise also we can see like this area chart. We can see the sales and country. With respect to country, we can see the area chart. And this also, I want to make one more category. There are different segments of products are there. I want to visualize with respect to segment wise, with segment wise, segment. Okay, I want to represent in the segment. See, the area chart is converted into the stacked area chart, one above another, like this. So in the runtime, whereas if you do manually, what we can do simple drag and drop. With the other diagrams, we will change one by one. We will change it, then only we will keep it for the final result. But here we don't do like that. We don't do any simple drag and drop also. If by just typing, we can type line chart means line, area chart means area chart. This we can convert into bar graph. So just by typing the name of the chart, it generates automatically. It is very much time consuming uh, uh, because of AI is implemented in Power BI. So this is the segment wise we generated the area chart. If you click the fit to map, so this graph gets fitted into this diagram. We can do the sorting with respect to country wise. If you want to do the sorting, it represents like this. So the more sales, if you see, the more sales is in the consumer segment, only the more sales is there next to that corporate and home office supply. Like this we can represent. This is the area chart. And let me keep this Q&A again. I want to see the sales, and the total sales is this, and I want to sales and subcategory. So it is represented as a horizontal bar graph, and also I want to see it as a ship mode. There is one more variable called ship mode. Okay, ship mode. So this is represented as a clustered bar graph. So in the book cases, how much is a ship mode? But it is more clustered. It is very difficult to visualize. So I want to change it as column chart. If I change it as column chart. Okay, if I click it as column chart, still it is the same, where instead of horizontal chart, it is a clustered bar graph. There is a sales, and even make a more easier way to interpret. Let profit. Me change it as stacked column chart. Now, if you see that where we can want to see the sales, there are overall sales is book cases, and even make more bookcases. In that, the mostly the shipment mode maximum is happen in the economy mode only. Next to economy mode, economy plus, then priority, then immediate. Like this we can represent as a stacked column chart. So as I already said, we can change any type of diagram in the by just typing the name of the chart, it will change. So it is very time consuming. It is very much time consuming. When you use these features, you will understand how it is more powerful. How the AI is powerful in the Power BI software. It is very much helpful in the business aspects. Again, it is not restricted with any particular industry. Any industry we can use. So if I click fit to this visualization, it gets fixed. We can change this into the, let me sort it as based on the subcategory wise. We can do the sorting. This is called the stacked column chart. We generated the stacked column chart. Okay, so like this we can make the visualization easily in Power BI. Let me go to another sheet. Again, let me keep this Q&A. Okay. Then I want to see sales as card. There is a card feature is there. This is the card. If I select card, the card is a feature which is very much used for a key performance indicator, that is a KPI. Only the KPI only we can use the card. There is no things. The card is mainly applicable for key performance indicator. Every projects, every business, there is some KPI will be there. So which is always monitored in the business. Always it is that the KPI is the most important thing. As a company, they always look for sales, profit, quantity. These are all the variable which is again it is measured in numbers. The numerical variables are always focused in the business aspects, so that we can keep it in the card. So this I can make it into fit. So like this we can fit this card. We can adjust the size as per our wish. We can adjust the size also like this. And even if you want to change the units, it is the million. If I go to the format visual and the call out values, I can change the units. This is displayed in million. I want to change it into thousand. We can change like this. We can change the units. And if you want to make bold, we can change it as bold also. And color, if you want to change as a different color, you can apply the different colors. Okay. And if I just scroll down, if I click here, there is a call out value is there. Call out value means the call out, sorry, category label. The call out value is, this is the measured one, whereas the category label is there. So that is the value which is mentioned below, and we can make it this also more bold, and we can apply the colors like this. Okay. And even this a complete thing we can change by using this effect option. We can change it as the color like this. We can apply. Okay. So this way we can keep the KPI of the project. I can keep one more Q&A as profit as card. If I keep profit as a card, then this also keep it as a card. Like I showed you previous thing, we can able to format. As I said, we can do the formatting like this. If I click here, we can go to the call out value. We can change into different colors. Okay. We make it as bold. The call out value, the call out label also make it as bold. So like this we can change the colors. And let me do one more variable, quantity as card. If I click quantity as card, we can do the fitment, the value, and go to here and change the color into different. Let me make it as bold. Then the label also make it. So these are all small things. As you know, the visualization should be more colorful. We should give more weightage to um, the colorful aspects. It should be more attractive. These are all the key performance indicator. And we can go to effect. Okay, like this, we can arrange. So these are all the KPI. Also, there is a slicer option. So this is a slicer option. We can keep like this, where if I move the order date into here, it will fit the date. It is in the form of the slicers. It is in the form of slicers, where if we adjust the date accordingly, you can see the sales, profit, quantity, everything is more changed. We are, it is an interactive way we can create all the values. Okay, like this we can make. And even if I move, there is another slicer, and if I move country into here, okay, country, the slicer gets the country also, it is applied. And in this option, okay, I can make it as the country into the drop down. Different ways we can keep this. If I click all, it will show the all the in this particular date. Okay, in this whole one, if I want to see only Austria, I can see like this. So Belgium, Denmark, like this, whichever country I want to see, we can able to visualize. For example, United Kingdom, we can change like this. So if you change the date, it is changing. If you click the country, it is changing. So likewise, we can make the interactive way of visualization we can create. And even let me fix one text box here. Make it as the size 22. Okay, let me give the name of the page is Amazing Mart. Amazing Mart sales and profit analysis. Okay, so we applied the text box, and this I want to increase the size. We make it as red color. Okay, so this I want to fix it. Okay, like this we can fix Amazing Mart, the sales and profit analysis. So if I click any of the country, it is changing, and date wise also easier way to intro. Okay, It is not just
if I
only
click,
this. We can also move
we
whatever
generated
diagram we
the
already
stacked
created.
columns.
That also we can shift it here. For example, we created as a country. Okay, this is with respect to sales wise, sales and the profit. Let me just copy this sheet. Okay, just I can copy here and paste it there. Okay, then if I keep like this, we can. Okay, so why only one country is selected? Because only UK is selected. If I uncheck, see that all the country, see if I just drag and drop only, because of the selection automatically it is selected. That is a Power BI, the AI is implemented in Power BI. Okay, even not only this, let me move this sheet also. If I copy this and I can keep it here. Okay, so I can just keep it here. Like this we can fix. This is UK. Then this sheet also, let me copy and okay, we can fix whatever sheet we created. We can copy all the sheet and we can fix it here. Okay, so like this we created all the sheets, so we can able to visualize in one place. So if I select the country name called UK, what happens? See, all the sheets are changing. So the in the country sheet only UK is selected. In the sales and profit we can see the profit wise it is selected. Okay, and you can see the subcategory. These all are belongs to UK. In UK the more product sales is phone. Okay, and in the phone economy mode is more. Okay, like this we can change. If I click Switzerland, accordingly it is changing. If I click Sweden, okay, it is changing. Okay, it is not only with respect to country, we can able to use slicers where because of the date it is changing. So all the key performance indicator as well as the diagram also changing. So that is a powerful feature where other software also don't have this type of feature, especially for data visualization. With respect to data visualization, Power BI is the AI is very much integrated in Power BI. Okay, like this is one of the feature. Okay, this is a Q&A is one of the feature in Power BI. Like there are other tools also there. So hope you are clear about this, how we created this. um, and there is another one. Let me click the Q&A. Okay, and So I want to see the pie chart. Sales, and category as pie chart. Okay, so if I click the sales and category as a pie chart, you can see the pie chart gets generated. As you know very well, the pie chart is used for percentage distribution. We can see the percentage distribution for each category. In this, the maximum percentage contributes to technology, 37% next to that office supply. And if I click fit to this visual, this diagram gets fitted. Once I click fit, we can see the visualization. And after this, whichever diagram we selected, after selecting that particular diagram, if you click smart narrative, okay, what is mentioned there? Add an auto-generated written summary of your data to this report. Okay, if I click this, you can see automatically you can see the text which is generated with respect to this diagram. I didn't write any text on this, so automatically it is generated. So if I select, make it as bold, and if I make it as a bigger size, okay, if I make it like this, you can see we no need to, previously I said no need to draw the diagram. That is also just by typing the few words you get the diagram. After getting the diagram, we no need to do the narration or interpretation of the diagram which we created. Sometimes some interpretation may be, sometimes it may be differ, or it may be difficult. So once you select the diagram and if you click smart narrative, you will get the auto-generated message with respect to this diagram. So what it is mentioned, you can see the value here. The value is $8,86,015 is a sales. So with respect to technology, you can see the technology had the highest sum of sales at $8,86,015, followed by office supply and furniture. So the numerical values also mentioned. It is not just only the text. It is not just overall or a very high level of explanation of this diagram. It is not just the high level explanation. It is a detailed level of explanation of this diagram is mentioned here by using the smart narrative option. Okay, and this is the numerical value, and you can see the technology is accounted for 37.73% of the sum of sales. In the overall sales, technology accounted 37.73%, which is, this is the higher one. That's why it is mentioned. Okay, like this we can represent any diagram which you create. Whatever diagram we created, those diagram we can just select, and if you click the smart narrative, we can see the detailed interpretation of this diagram also we can generate. So that is again because of AI is integrated in Power BI. Okay, so this is another feature. Likewise, the smart narrative, the only functionality is whatever diagram we created, it generates the automated message by using, with the help of the diagram, it gives. If I change the diagram, the text also will change. Okay, if I change this diagram, instead of subcategory, if I change instead of category, if I change it into the subcategory, again the value will change. Okay, so like that, it is an automated message. Then if I go to the another sheet, some of other features. So there are two tools so far we discussed. One is Q&A, another is smart narrative. The third one is a decomposition tree. Decomposition tree is another one. Let me maximize this. Okay. So in the business, decision tree plays major role, where it divides from root node to leaf node. We can divide where we can generate this decision tree in Python or R programming in analytics, or if you go to um, um, Python, we need to write so many number of lines of codes to generate this decision tree. The decision tree mainly helps in the business provide decision tree from root node to leaf node, how it is classifying the record more pictorial way. That is why we use decision R programming. Decision tree is a pictorial way of representing the data from root node to leaf node, how the data gets classified. That is explained in the decision tree. So even by using this Power BI, we can make it very easily. We can make. And in this decision tree, there are two variables. There are two boxes we should consider. One is analyze. Okay, analyze box. Another is explain by box. Explain by. There are two boxes are there in the decision tree. The analyze box is always accept the numerical variable. The analyze box will not accept the text variable. It is always accept the numerical variable where we are going to classify. Okay, where we are going to divide based on this variable. Whereas explain by always accept the text variable, how we are going to divide that decision tree from the root node to sub node to leaf node, how we want to divide. So like this, we can keep it in the explain box. This is the two rules with respect to decomposition tree. The analyze box, always we should keep it in the numerical variable. Explain box always accept the text variable. Let me move the sales into analyze box. Let me move sales into analyze and category variable into the explain box. Okay, the sales into analyze box and category into the explain box. Now we can see this is the overall sales. The overall sales is this much is the overall sales, and we already created the this one. Okay, we can see already we generated this. We can see the same value. What is the value? The total sales is 2348K. The same value only we got it here. Okay, 2,348,000. So that is $2,348,000 is the total sales. Now, if I want to split into category wise, so here I selected the category. There is a plus sign is there. If we click the plus sign, it asks on what basis you are going to split this value. This sales value, I want to split it into category wise. Now we can see that category wise it is split. And by looking into this, we can see so which one is having higher sales. There is a small bar, the blue color bar indicates the bigger one is having more sales. So like based on the size of the bar, it represents. Okay, likewise we can represent it is a divide. The sales is divided into category. Even if you want to subdivide it into subcategory, the subcategory, I am moving into the this box. Okay, so next we got the plus sign. If I click the plus sign, I want to further this technology category, I want to split into more detail. This subcategory, it gets splitted. If I click technology, I can see only technology related subcategory sales. If I click office supply, the office supply related values I can see. If I see furniture, the furniture category subcategory modules, I can able to visualize it. So like this, we can visualize by using the decomposition tree, which is the one of the AI tool in Power BI. Further, if you want to split the subcategory also, if I want to split, we can move the product wise subcategory into product. Again, we get the plus sign. If I click, we can click the plus sign, where in the subcategory, what is the product wise sales? Okay, initially we have the sales. Overall sales is split into category. The category is divided into subcategory, subcategory into product wise. If I click technology, then technology wise, then subcategory, it is split. Okay, so this is because of AI is integrated in Power BI. Okay, this want to see, but this there's a decomposition tree we can't use directly as it is, and also this is the dashboard which I created. This is not the perfect one. Okay, that for this training aspect I created, but we need to do more formatting. We need to more presentable way. This is not the completed dashboard. This is we need to do lot of things. We need to do this. Likewise, this is a decomposition tree. This is not the perfect formatted one, but value wise, whatever we moved, that is fine. But this is not the right way of, this is not the completed decomposition tree. There we need to do some more works also. Some few things, let me show you how to do this. If you go to this format visual, this bar, we can show this bar also. We can select, for example, you can see the positive one, it is showing the blue color. Okay, whereas this is a negative bar is not applicable for this, because this is a sales. The sales for this, we can't use this negative bar. The negative bar is mainly applicable for profits. Profit variable we can show because there is a profit and loss. If it is positive, it is a profit. If it is a loss, it is negative. There we can use the negative bar. Whereas bar background, we can change. Let me keep the positive bar into the dark blue, and this no background one, let me keep this color. So where you can see the two different colors, you can able to see. So if you see by looking into this, the technology is a more sales, and next to that office supply, then furniture. This orange color is just some, there is a gap to achieve this sales of the technology category. Like this, we can do the these are all the formatting we can do. Even this category label, we can do the bold. Okay, let me keep it some different colors. It shows even if you want to increase a font size, we can make it as a font size increase, and the value boxes make bold, and color we can change. Okay, we can increase the values, and if you increase the size, then the number of value it is a decrease. And there is a scroll button. If you click the scroll button, it shows the next value. It shows under this what are all the different products are there. If you click up or down, accordingly it will change. Okay, like this we can visualize, and we can even apply the header, the title of this graph. Let me apply the title of this graph. So title we should give, then only it will get enabled. I will show you. If I go to general, the title is off. We can click on. Once I click on, we can able to give the title as decomposition tree for sales, and let me make it as header like this, make it as bold. This can increase font color. Make it as center alignment. We can do the subtitle also. All these things we can do by using here. Even this effect. Okay, so like this we can apply the color. So we can do the visualization. Even if I click the tree, the connector also we can apply the style. So whichever is selected, we can keep it as the dark blue. Okay, and if it is unselected, we can keep the light blue color. Then only we can able to see that the selected one and the unselected one we can see like this. So like this we can make the decomposition tree, whereas each there is a overall sales. The sales is split into categories are split into subcategory, and product wise. Like this we can generate. If I move in this diagram, instead of sales, okay, if I drag and drop profit into this box, now what happened? Profit wise it is generated. You can see the profit wise. If I move the quantity wise, if I want to see, it is generated quantity wise. So just in one shot we can diagram, we can draw quantity wise, sales wise, profit wise, discount wise. Just we can change the name of the variable only, accordingly it will change. Okay, so we no need to create multiple sheets. We just you can right click here and make this sheet as a duplicate page. One sheet you can change it as sales, another sheet is profit, another sheet is a discount. We can see the detailed analysis sales wise, how the distribution, so which category is a more sales is there, which category. Some category the sales may be more, but the profit is less, which means the profit margin of that particular category may be less. For example, simple example, for example, if you want to buy a biscuit, okay, there is a 10 rupees Britannia MRP rate, where the supermarket owner receives some rate, whereas some local product, the MRP rate may be 10, but they will get the very less amount. There is some profit margin is more high in unbranded product, whereas in the branded one they will get less profit. So likewise we may, but sales wise Britannia is getting more sales but profit is less, whereas the unbranded product sales is less but profit is more. So likewise we can do the comparative analysis also by using this decomposition tree. It is one of the powerful feature in Power BI. Like this, this is a profit sales wise. Even this, let me move one more variable here. Okay, one more variable. Let me draw this decomposition tree as a very rough manner. It is not going to be formatted. Let me keep very simple. This sales into the analysis box, and I can keep country into explain box, where if I click the plus icon we can see country wise. So overall the more sales is in the France. Okay, see why I'm showing this one, where whatever we created this diagram, all the diagram we can make it in one sheet, one decomposition tree. Okay, so country wise this is the higher sale in this particular country, which state is having more. If you select this diagram, then only this option will come. So if I keep state here, there is a plus icon. If I click this, I can see in this particular country what are all the state. In this state, let me move city also. If I click city, then the city wise drawn. So sales, country, this is the overall sales. This sales is splitted with respect to country. Further, the country is splitted into state. State is splitted into city. So we can move analysis variable also, explain variable also. It completely depends on our objective of our project. So we can analyze different ways of way we can analyze with the same data. With the same data, I can able to visualize 100 different dimensions we can able to visualize. The only thing, what is our goal of the project? Accordingly, we can develop the visualizations. So this is another way. This no need to do the formatting. Formatting we did here. So this we can keep as it is. And let me go to the another sheet. The last tool in the AI is a key influencer. This is also one of the powerful feature in Power BI. For this, let me load another sheet where I can do this sheet also, but explanation wise I can show in another sheet where you will understand easily. Okay, let me show you this sheet also. After this I will show that sheet, will understand better. This is a key influencer, and there is an analyze box, explained by boxes there. So first let me drag and drop the category here. So if I move category, there is a, here we can see all these category: furniture, office supply, and technology. Then in this, if I move sales into here, we can see sales wise it is created. So what happened in this? This is a key influencer. So in this diagram, in the furniture category, okay, there are two modules were divided. Okay, so which means the sum of sales is 1172,371 is grouped into one cluster. More than this 379 is grouped into another cluster. Okay, so you can see the more number of record, which means the more sales in the furniture category is above $391 is having higher sales. This group only getting higher sales, which means when they are purchased the furniture, the value will be more only. And this is another diagram which shows that. So it is grouped with respect to the sum of sales. It is created the bin in the x-axis. Automatically it is created the bin. Bin means it is it is just the grouping. We do the group. For example, age. The age of the customer is between 15 to 60, like this. We can't do one the particular age wise. We can't see the number of visitor on this age. Then it will be more lines. So instead of that, we can group in the particular range, like this. In the x-axis, automatically you will see the range. Okay, accordingly it gets visualized. And in this, in the furniture category, the sales is more than the average value. Okay, average sales is, and in this the influencer is, if I click this checkbox, we can see these range only the influencer there, which means above the average value. If I uncheck, we can see like this. If I click this category, accordingly the diagram will change. If I go to the top segment, if I click the top segment, we have the two groups are there. One is segment 1 and the segment 2. The segment 2 is having higher sales. If I click, accordingly we can able to see this value. In this segment 1, the sum of sales is greater than 117 and it is lesser than 391. So which means the greater value is this and lesser value is this. If I click this one, the sum of sales is greater than 391. So this category is having higher sales, 31%, which means the maximum sales in the furniture category is above $391. Okay, like this we can interpret. If I go here in the drop down, if I change the furniture into office supply, we can see office supply, and technology wise it is drawn. Okay, so here we drawn only one variable only. I kept it here, and along with the sales I can keep profit also. If I move profit, in addition to sales, profit also we can see here. We can see the inference. Sum of sales is more than 391 and the sum of profit is more than 80%. Okay, which means this category is having the profit is more. So we do the grouping with the help of key influencer. Particular category, it automatically detect the key influencer. Key influencer means, so which group of people or which group of sales is majorly impacting our business. We can see like this. And if you go to the top segment, and here the major top segment is this category, segment 1. If I click here, we can see the sum of profit is less than or equal to 13 and sum of profit is less than 80, but the sales is more greater in this one, 379, 391. So previously we look into that sales wise it is more, but profit is very less in this group. One. So, and we created the different segments, 32.7%, 31.7, 31.7, like this, a different group, what is the inference it is getting. So these are all key influencer with respect to business. Okay, like this, we can create the different dimensions of visualizations we can create by using the AI tools. So in this session, we discussed so far how to make the geographical mapping by just using the Q&A feature and the scatter plot and bar graph, clustered bar graph, area chart, a stacked bar graph. We combined all the sheet, all the diagram, and we made into the dashboard. This dashboard is act as an interactive dashboard we created. Okay, and we created the smart narrative by using this diagram, and we generated the decomposition tree. Okay, and we also prepared the key influencer with respect to the segment wise it is a group. Okay, so these are all the different features. So by using these features also we can do different types of different dimensions of visualizations we can also do. Okay, that is all about these tools in Power BI. So we discussed these are all the tools like Q&A, smart narrative, decomposition tree, and key influencers. So that is all about this. And if you have any doubts, you can please go ahead. Yes, there is a question. Power BI is a free. Yes, it is a free version is available. We can download, but in the free version we can't do the publish. So we can download and install, use the free software. We can use the software as a free. The only thing is whatever we are doing, we can't publish it. We can't share our visualization to others. We can publish this result to others. Okay. Otherwise, all the features remain same. There is a pro version or enterprise versions are there. So the pro version is the paid one where we have the provision to publish. Free version we can't do the publish. So we can download and install, use the free software for the visualization. We can use the software as a free. The only thing is whatever we are doing, we can't publish it. We can't share our visualization to others. We can publish this result to others. Hope you acquired. Otherwise, all the features remain in the session. How there is a pro version or enterprise versions. How AI is used in Power BI.
It was very informative, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Yes. Sure.
Your participants, any queries?
No, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Director, ma'am, for giving me the opportunity to deliver this.
Over to Aniko.
Sir, it has been a huge honor to be part of this wonderful session, and I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to our respected speaker, Dr. R. Dinesh Babu, sir, currently being the Managing Director of Brainswig Edutech Private Limited. Sir has completed his PhD from BITS Pilani, and after that he has been a mentor for professionals and students. Sir, your expertise and insights into business intelligence tools for evaluation and research have been truly invaluable. Your ability to showcase great concepts and make them accessible to all of us is truly commendable. We are forever grateful for the wealth of knowledge you have shared with us today, sir. Thank you, each and every one of you, for joining us today. Your presence has added immense value to this program. As we wrap up, let's carry the insights gained today into our respective fields of research. I would like to maintain that thanks are the highest form of thought, and that gratitude is happiness doubled by wonder. With this quote, I would once again like to thank you, sir, and everyone involved for making the day 4 of National Level Faculty Development Program an astounding success. The link for the feedback and each and everyone today's session is shared in the chat box. I kindly urge everyone to take a few moments to complete them. Please note the submitting feedback and attendance is mandatory for the issuance of certificates. Thank you and good night.
Thank you, Anikum. Thank you so much, sir.
Yes, thank you.